Prime Minister Modi will unveil the 5-day Aero India show at the Cotton Raiser in Bengaluru. That's the breaking news coming in. The theme for the year's Aero India show is "The Sky is Not the Limit," and the LCA Tejas is going to be the star of this year's show. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited to display at Aero India 2023 a unique Atmanirbhar formation flight of 15 helicopters and scale model of next generation supersonic trainer. DRDO will showcase a variety of indigenously developed technologies and systems during Aero India 2023. Anaga will join us on this big breaking story that we're getting to you at the moment. India's flagship Air Might show, that's the latest. Prime Minister is going to be unveiling this Aero India show, which is a 5-day show, Curtain Raiser in Bengaluru. The theme is "Sky is Not the Limit" this year. Anaga is now joining us. Anaga, bring us all the details. Very exciting news coming in.
Indeed, Chaiti, this is a big treat for all the aviation lovers. The day is finally here. In fact, the big D-Day is finally here. So many aviation enthusiasts and lovers, they had been waiting for this day to catch a glimpse of the mighty flight formation, including Dwaj, Trishul, Netra, and the much-awaited indigenous helicopter formation, which will contain 15 helicopters, massive muscle flex for the HAL and for the Indian defence sector as well. In fact, where we are standing right now is where Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, along with Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, they'll be holding a press conference where they'll be explaining in detail the whole mission and vision of the Aero India and how important this is for the Indian defence sector. We're going to be having over 800 exhibitors coming here to participate in the Aero show, including some foreign countries as well. They're going to be detailing everything out here in the press conference, the whole agenda being to show the kind of strength that Indian aviation sector, the whole defence sector carries, and also a pinch to show that, yes, for investments as well. Through Aero India, the whole idea is to talk about all the defence opportunities, and this is what we're picking up right now while the press conference is going to happen. Aero India, remember, it's going to be a 5-day event. It's a biennial show. Unfortunately, we remember last time when Aero India happened, there was a very unfortunate event of Surya Kiran mid-air collision that happened. But this time it has been completely smooth, and we have the 5-day event happening from 13th February to 17th February. Dazzling display of flight formations, and I can see the aviation lovers being super excited for it.
And what are the highlights this time around? If you could tell us a few key highlights from the show this year. Anaga?
Absolutely. The highlights being that we're going to be having Hello? Can you hear me? Could you confirm?
Yes, go ahead.
So the highlights being that we're going to be having display of about 9 flight formations, as well as we can get a display of Rafale, Sukhoi, and the much awaited the star of this year's show, that is the LCH as well. So those are going to be the highlights, including the 15 helicopter flight formation called the indigenous helicopter formation. We're going to be having 15 helicopters, and these are going to be the highlights of this year's Aero show.
That's very, very interesting to note, we will have the Prime Minister go ahead and inaugurate this. If you could get us the details of when the inauguration and the curtain raiser is going to happen of the 5-day Aero show.
Is slated to happen tomorrow here in Yelahanka in Bengaluru, where he will be inaugurating the Aero show event. But today is the curtain riser, where the Defence Minister will be talking about the companies and the countries that will be participating and the potential this Aero show carries for India. But tomorrow will be the official inauguration, where Prime Minister Modi will be inaugurating the Aero show. We're expecting massive crowd gathering on Friday. On Saturday, we even had a full dress rehearsal, fantastic display of aircraft. People were absolutely mesmerized, I could say. In fact, here in Bengaluru, even in airports, when we were there just few days back, there were massive crowds because people are flying from across countries and across states for this Aero show that is going to happen in Bengaluru. Massive push for HAL as well, because HAL has played a very important role here. So this just speaks volumes about the contribution of HAL via this Aero show.
All right, leave it at that. Thanks so much for getting us those details.
Hey, brother! Okay, na?